French President Emmanuel Macron has sent a message of defiance from Damascus after explosions were reported close to the hotel where he was staying during a landmark visit to Syria. Shortly after the blasts were heard near the French delegation's hotel, Macron took to social media with a brief but pointed message saying, "My visit continues." The statement signaled that the French president had no intention of cutting short his trip despite the security scare. The explosions were reported in central Damascus, prompting heightened security around the French delegation. Syrian authorities have not immediately provided detailed information about the cause of the blasts, and there have been no reports of injuries involving Macron or members of his team. Macron's trip is one of the highest-profile visits by a Western leader to Syria since the country's political transition. During the visit, he held talks with Syria's interim president, Ahmed al-Sharaa, focusing on regional stability, counter-terrorism, reconstruction efforts, and the future of diplomatic engagement between Europe and Damascus. The French president stressed that France remains committed to supporting a stable and sovereign Syria, while urging the country's new leadership to continue political reforms, protect minority communities, and prevent extremist groups from regaining ground. Macron also emphasized that the fight against terrorism remains a shared priority. France has long been part of the international coalition against ISIS, and officials say continued cooperation is essential to prevent the resurgence of militant organizations in Syria and the wider Middle East. The visit comes at a time when several Western governments are cautiously reassessing their relationship with Damascus following the change in leadership. While many sanctions remain in place, there has been growing diplomatic engagement aimed at encouraging political stability and addressing humanitarian concerns after more than a decade of conflict. Security, however, remains a major challenge. The explosions near Macron's hotel served as a reminder that despite signs of political change, Syria continues to face significant security risks. Authorities are investigating the incident, and no group has claimed responsibility so far. For Macron, choosing to continue his visit despite the blasts appears intended to demonstrate France's commitment to engagement while refusing to be intimidated by threats to security. Macron's visit is being closely watched across Europe and the Middle East, with analysts saying it could influence how other Western nations approach diplomatic ties with Syria's new leadership in the months ahead.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.